As far as we can tell, this forge is some sort of alien production facility, most likely tied to that stuff we found at the Black Site. Advent and the alien forces won't be happy to see us, so expect heavy resistance. We have to do whatever it takes to find out what's going on in there.
Hello, welcome back to some more of the Chosen and the final regular story mission in the Advent Forge. 48 enemies waiting for us. And we got a nice spot here with a nice mix of all the people, well, almost all the people that still need to level up.
Facility is in range. Move to investigate.
And with support of Master Sergeant, so I'm somewhat confident, but 48 is a lot to chew through. Let's get a smooth opener, shall we?
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Scouting here carefully with the SMG people. Really corner here. Some guys,
Moving.
oh, that close by. Okay, alright. And a sector pod. Kick us off. To that corner cover there. We just peek around this way. We don't even see the sector pod from here. I was thinking about saving the scanning protocol for later, but this kind of feels... it's all very close by.
Moving to position.
Spot something from there. You don't have an SMG, but this should be far enough away. Okay, those are two groups. Sector pod group and then an Advent group.
Affirmative.
Let's take it chill here. Take it all the way chilly. Close enough to get tracking information. Does that help us in any way? Absolutely not.
Okay.
Sometimes I even feel like getting the silhouettes from tracking kind of puts you into a false sense of security, because you don't get the red detection tiles from the people that you only see via tracking. So you might be moving to a, yeah, this is a safe move spot, and then realize, oh crap, it wasn't safe.
Confirmed. Moving out.
And oh crap, that wasn't safe. It's not something you want to be saying when you're dealing with a bunch of sector pods and endgame Advent dudes.
Got it. Moving.
There, we want to have cover in that direction.
Heading there now.
Yes.
Understood. Moving out. I'm on it.
Let's do it.
We might just be throwing a grenade at all of this
We're
next
ready.
turn.
We are ready.
Moving to Overwatch.
Preparing to dispense product.
Yeah, I mean that sector pod joins the party. Yeah, moves a little bit to the. God damn it! Is this the solo sector pod? You used to have on the Forge a solo sector pod, which, you know, I think story-wise, it often ends up being the first, like in super vanilla XCOM 2. It used to be like the first sector pod you encounter, and it was like, oh, Forge sector pods. Even, especially if you actually listen to Bradford, like, why would anyone do that? But if you do that, you might just rush the story missions and get to the forge fairly early, and then you encounter your first sector pod and you're like, oh shit.
Rolling.
Anyway. Right here. Good reason not to do that. Well, I guess one good reason would be we want to get some overwatches, maybe? Get overwatches swap here. Who do you see? Guard of the van. Let's do the 7 overwatch, but keep an action remaining. Yeah, flamethrower opener would be more fun. Who has time for fun in this economy? Burn you all? That's also fun, right? Getting set on fire.
Get ready for surprise!
All of them.
Cover's blown. You see that?
There's a limited amount of overwatch shots. Well, actually, did I actually not bring a shinobi on this run? Really? Did I really plan on doing all of my scouting from a Reaper? Might be a little bit annoying with the shadow cooldowns, but I guess we gotta be throwing those knives.
All right, no problem.
Though for now, I think we're just gonna hoop him.
Fuck yeah!
Okay, and then we could just put combat protocol on the sector pod to activate it. So that it walks in my direction, yeah. I just want to get rid of this. The faster the better. Hello. Nice to see you. Didn't move quite close enough. I'll drive it up.
Yes.
And get 2 shots in on the thing.
Anyway, back to you imbeciles killing me.
Should have done Rupture first, right? With Overdrive, that shouldn't be turn ending.
It's a shame you have to leave.
Missed out on 2 extra damage there. How much damage does a pistol shot do against the sector pod here? 9 to 11, so we can do like 40 damage with you. Yeah, that's cool. That was not intentional. 43? I didn't look too precisely at the numbers, but I didn't think I could do 43 there based on the preview it was giving me. Well, whatever. Guess Chris has to get his kills some other way. Like, you know.
This is the way you take out all your hostilities and frustrations.
Setting people's souls on fire.
On my way. And that's how it's done.
Yeah, you're the rapid fire guy, not the close encounters guy. I remember. Okay, so it's just the Vanguard remaining.
Double time. I'm all over it.
Closer, and let's just move you up for some scouting.
Yeah.
Surely the Vanguard wouldn't come next to me to reveal me here. That would be a silly position for them. Okay. Nah, he's
You
not.
want some more?
It's just going down. That's what it's gonna do. Okay, I think we're just gonna aggressively scout and then probably hide in here for when we get revealed.
Check. Well, this doesn't look good.
What is it? Oh, solo drone. Line of sight, not from here. How about from the 3 in the way? There, maybe?
Grapple out. Hostile neutralized.
All right.
Right in here. Also should give me, if there was anything in this corner, we would get information on that. I think we want to make sure there's nothing else on our side of the bridge. By the way, anyone remember the time when my files were bugged and we never got the bridges on the forge? That was fun.
Moving out.
It was
Today, the fight
frustrating
sails
not
in town.
not being able to figure out why that was happening. But also it was kind of fun playing the mission that way.
On it. Copy that.
Good. Ready for disappointment.
Got it covered. Come get some. I'm on it.
Yeah, I would assume like one more group somewhere on our side of the bridge.
This could be a problem.
That's actually helpful. Okay, so let's deal with that first then. You in.
I'm all over it.
Get you close by. You can't grapple to gain line of sight, so this might be a little bit of an awkward encounter.
Already there.
I guess the good news is we didn't use disabling shot on the last sector pod. So we're gonna have it here. Do we want to just run up and activate? Well, not activate, but rather activate on their move. Let's have Banish ready.
10-4.
Yeah, sure. Let's get you all the way in there. Not have overdrive.
Yes.
No limited shredding.
Moving out.
And I could paint the kind of world that I wanted.
Wait a little bit for those overwatches. Okay, so where do we want to be? I think here on the right. I hope that they come on the right of the tower and not go around the left.
Good to
It's
go.
a little bit of a gamble, but
Move!
risk worth taking.
Done. I got you covered.
Moving Overwatch.
And they're just walking back on the bridge. All the preparation, all my work ruined. Oh dear.
Let's do this.
I'm hoping we could keep these
I've got eyes on Advent troops.
for the final facility, but never mind. Let's just say I wanted to use one of them to make sure there's nothing else on my side of the thing here. And I guess this all changes a little bit now. Hey, double super heavy mech. That is a hell of a group. Probably do something like this. You might actually have to use the disabling shot and the super heavy in the back. I don't know. You can just kill it here with the double tap. You have blue screen rounds, right? It's damage control though. I mean, one tap for sure.
Hit the armor.
Let's see if we need to disable here or if we can double tap. Not in the best position to handle this. This might be,
Come on.
first of all, it's actually still, even though we just found a group, let's do scanning protocol to make sure there's not a second group waiting there as we move handsome guy in. Okay, that's fine. We can do, yeah. Tier 1 teamwork for extra movement. It's not great. It's gonna be what we have this time around.
I'm on it, Commander.
So that's a beautiful flamethrower. Okay, so I think the Vanguard is the only one not on fire and or panicked. So actually that means we can get the Void Drift more like on these three. Not hit the drone? Okay, cannot hit the drone.
Step into the void.
Okay. Vanguard is still a little bit of an issue. What's this here?
Just decided I need a little doer right there.
Good.
That's not great. Oops, indeed. Oops is not what I wanted to hear here. Your best option might actually be a combat protocol. So, hang on. Maybe... Can you finish this one? Then we can disabling shot the front guy. I don't want to use Spanish. Okay, cannot.
Did I break your concentration?
Running gun in there. What's that left? Huntsman, but he is so far away, I'm not even sure. Maybe you can get a grenade,
Seems doable.
but not on the guy in the back. Get a grenade on that guy. And also clean up all the rest. To dedication.
Hauling ass!
See if we just rapid fire this guy. And then we can snipe the other guy to finish him off.
Already there!
War kurz Magshot nach. Look näher. Lot of armor. Luckshot on the upper guy is 80% only though. No, I think we're gonna rapid fire this dude.
Our target, minimal damage.
Damage my ass, eh?
Only the best.
Okay.
Nailed him.
We get both the banish and the disabling shot still for the sector pods. And I guess you're not doing anything.
Missed the target.
Doing nothing. You are still overwatching.
Fire's getting worse here.
Can we do something fancy here? No, you don't have trench gun. I was thinking, oh, I can go here and then trench gun, line them all up. Nope. No trench gun, no close encounters, so you can only engage one target here.
Not a problem.
It's gonna be the priest.
What did you expect? Negative ammo. I'm spent.
Hostile eliminated. I'll get it.
Let's have a
next
try.
time.
You know what? You also need the XP. Okay, I guess
We
we're letting
don't make
it
mistakes.
burn
We have
to
happy
death.
accidents.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta make sure there's nothing else here on this side, eh?
Let's move already.
You move over here and just watch.
Scanning.
Ready for school, Ma.
Probably want you in this tower. So this might be a good turn to just move up.
I can handle that. Moving to position.
Yes.
Okay, next turn we have overdrive and we also have rupture backup, so
Sample
that's
replication of your current
that
strategy
should be
on 0 results.
Affirmative.
So you're
Covering
opposing me
now.
now.
I think we're gonna move you
Tired of waiting around.
over to that side one more time here. Pop our second scanning protocol, and then I think that probably tells us there's nothing left here. Hopefully, maybe, potentially. Okay, I'm gonna call that good enough.
Here I come.
Okay.
Affirmative.
Prep for the crossing.
Absolutely. Rock and roll.
Copy that.
I'm going. Moving out.
I agree.
I would really much rather
So I
fight
tell you what,
Sectopod
let's get started and do it.
Covering now.
on our side, or if he comes towards us, like pushing across the bridge into a Sectopod doesn't really sound like the thing you want to spend your day on.
It's getting crowded over
Ah,
here.
okay. Whole bunch of mechs.
Did you see that one? Ah, they got me.
What?
I understand.
This looks like kind of a nice lineup here. Something
Oh, I
like
can
this.
fix that. The bad news is you all failed miserably. The good news is you appear to be evenly matched.
$30. Is that worth another grenade here? I mean, we brought a couple. Might as well use them.
Fire in the hole!
It's So maybe after this fight we go across the other bridge, where there's any sort of cover left. Super heavy mechs now with damage control where they get additional armor. Although I guess they always get that. Do they get it twice with their own ability and then the dark event? I don't even know. Probably not. Wouldn't make sense. I think we just double tap. Hesitant, so I don't want to use my autoloader charges. How about this then? Do double fuse, yeah. Get that shredding in there a little bit more. Now we can one-shot this guy with Combat Protocol. Now that he's low enough, we can one-shot him. That's exactly what one-shot means.
Finally!
Goodbye.
Going down!
Eventually, I think they will be going down, yeah. That works.
Hostile eliminated.
Just get lucky.
Nice build, Commander.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Just get
Rock and
lucky.
roll.
Come and get some.
Well, looks like somebody else also had the idea of coming across the other bridge.
Not much of a hit.
That's shotgun Overwatch from downtown. All we have to deal with is one Overwatch there. Basically, no Overwatch to deal with. How we're looking on Ghostly P? Do we have Void Rift back? We do not. That probably also means we don't have No Lands back. No, we do. Oh, we got also a couple of activations here. Drone. I shouldn't even be seeing that. You know, this is what I would be doing.
Shoot, let's get crazy.
I wasn't aware that there's more enemies.
He lives. Right there.
You fly across this chasm? Wow, okay. Neat. What can we line up here? I guess the two guys in the back. Let me get back to you. We do a little bit of bombard here. And cover destroyed. Thanks to Salvo. Shot at the drone. Formerly known as drone.
Yes, Commander.
So I'm thinking, since there apparently might be other enemies still on the bridge, I think we're just gonna set up a good old Overwatch review
Let's do this!
on anyone else who might be coming across.
Overwatch.
I need to kick it all off. Gonna rouse this guy. Yeah, kind of feel like I've underused rouse this campaign so far. Got the burn and the panic, and he's still moving. My insanity on that Lancer. Because I feel like insanity might be worth more than finishing off. Here's his last HP there.
Heading out.
The insanity. No, actually, let's you do a mind soul fire, getting off the sentry. That also gives you some ablative back, at least temporarily.
Hostile terminated.
You can get insane. That's very nice.
All right.
What do you have in fight? That guy. One.
What have we here? What's the opposite of armed and dangerous? Ah, looks like you.
I think I will actually then shadow and come up here. Get a little bit of peek.
Moving.
Because there was also one guy
Oh, great.
part of our
Just
current
moving.
group. But yeah, good luck figuring out which one is the one that's already active. I guess this Lancer maybe? I guess here's the question, right? If I run here, like you see the activation icons on the enemies, but you don't see it on the Muton, you don't see it on the Sentry, you don't see it on the Lancer. Does that mean those are all active? Nah, can't be. It's just one active. It's gotta be this Lancer. Which also kind of tells me I don't care. I don't want to snipe him, and maybe it's not this Lancer, and then we activate 5 more enemies. We don't want to have that.
Heading out!
I don't think that Lancer can reach anyone. Alright. Can we get this guy with a slug shot?
By the numbers!
Lug it. Maybe we want to take him out? Nah, let's just steady. Mr. Huntsman.
Moving out!
Well, so much for fighting on the right bridge, because there's still cover. That's not gonna last long. Oh, he's coming around that side. Oh, great shot. And a fire on that guy. What in the sectoid group is that? No, if we go like here somewhere, if we can actually reach that with the plasma blaster. Or is there any other friendly neighborhood AoE that we could get in range there?
Okay, fine.
The drone, right? That's just the drone that we are spotting there. We get there with overdrive and then plasma blaster this. So tempting on the sectoids. Double check here. The drone.
Fascinating.
You're fine. Not quite. I mean, this is good enough, right? What might be worth doing here, though, in case the sectoids come charging at me.
Back in.
We do one of these. Then we do one of these.
Let's watch and see what happens.
Oh, even got the... Yeah, no, I also wanted to hit the drone. No, that was intentional. It's planned. Perfect execution. 10 out of 10. Happy that worked out. Okay. And now for the second part of this trick. Get Rifted
The
Suns.
rift beckons. They're toast.
Do like me a good toast. I guess we get a panic on the Archon, which, yeah, that's fine by me. Okay, I don't think this guy is gonna take 2 damage from the burn, so we probably have to do something about him. There's also a Muton Elite. Now we have to handle, and of course that Lancer, and this Lancer. Now, last guy here, I think I'm just gonna... Should have sniped you last time. Should have sniped you last time.
Taken care of. Target Target eliminated.
We have a grenade that hits both of these. Yeah, okay, you know what? That works for me. Pinch of the sentry. Get the Lancer damaged. So we can probably finish him off with Free Soul.
Hey, look! Dickwad. Come on.
Yeah, leaves us with. That might be a psionic target, assuming you can take care of the mutant here. Don't wanna panic. Either works. It's gonna be a no lens. We line all three of them up and beautiful.
This is a wet-on-wet painting technique.
Active 2, you say, huh? I guess one sector got away somewhere.
Not a problem.
I don't think I'm too scared of a regular sector here. So, Sectorport is back in the facility. Kinda he might be back in this room, right? You can see the footsteps, ish. Anyway, turnover. Already 35 kills. We haven't even crossed the bridge yet. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Yeah.
That's right.
That's a pretty good Overwatch shot.
Ready. I guess that's it then. Thanks for testing.
Yeah, the idea was to get holo targeting on the
Waiting
Archon,
around.
but I'll take the kill.
Why am I on
Okay.
cargo duty?
Well, we just got all kinds of happy little things.
Ready to go.
Take a couple reloads here.
We're going to go. Scanning.
Chalk, chalk. Okay.
Nice build. Come on. Affirmative. Covering now. Overwatch. Overwatch.
And also give it a listen. Doesn't seem to be anything nearby. Now there was just, you know, terrain being disturbed over here. So it could also be that there's a gatekeeper. No, I don't think I saw a gatekeeper actually on the mission, on the Shadow Chamber description thing, Bob.
All right.
I don't want to go through the fire. You know, actually, you've got immunity.
Go, go, go.
I'll keep an
I
eye
want a
out.
big glacier.
Got it. Moving.
Yeah, I'm still thinking we're going over the left bridge at this point, though.
Got it.
Simply because we
Moving.
have a sniper on the left side.
Solid copy.
I've scanned for a
Overwatch.
replication of your current strategy and found 0 results. So you're a pioneer now.
Get us back up.
Yeah. Keep a low profile.
Just remove it. No, apparently not. Wait it. Move you first.
Okay.
Cutscene. And word of warning, the cutscene inside when, you know, it shows the troops being produced is always kind of super loud, so I usually just mute the game during that cutscene because otherwise both my and your ears are gonna just fall off, and that's always awkward, especially for people wearing glasses. That's just unhelpful. Ears falling off. Anyway.
I bet you thought I'd forgotten about you, didn't you? Well, I haven't.
Double time. I'm on it, Commander. Good to go. On it.
You really need to build wider bridges. Like, look at that. The car is 2 tiles wide and the bridge 4. Like, if there's a car in another direction, like, they're almost like... There's very little room, right? You can't even overtake a bicycle here. Like, this is...
On Overwatch.
Advent roads are not really great infrastructure.
Sure.
Wanna get the cutscene already? Yeah, alright. Advent. Recently manufactured. You don't know, but still didn't reveal any enemies.
All right.
Absolutely.
Get across then.
Go, go, go.
Less time I spent on the actual bridge, the better.
Let's do it.
Roger that.
Do we keep you back here, or do we bring you up? And I don't know, sniping's gonna be increasingly difficult as we fight in the facility.
No need
I'll
to
figure
ask
something
twice.
out. I guess bringing you closer means you're also close to your bondmate, so we can get you into position with some teamworks.
I'm on it. Here I come.
You have your scouting here, or your tracking?
Sure thing.
Sure we don't have anything on the right side? Apparently we don't.
I'm on it.
All right.
Affirmative. Moving to Overwatch.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Affirmative.
Moving everybody up.
Seeking science.
And we can steady over here.
In technical terms, that's known as laziness.
Still no signs, huh?
Finally. We've got Advent here.
Ah, there's our sector friend. I guess the convenient part is that you're actually in a position, I mean, you don't have high ground, but you have everything else going for you.
Let's watch and see what happens. Anyway,
I think I might even that last shot onto the regular mech there. Get him shredded.
where did your life go so wrong?
To 19. And we got 22 damage. Ah, damage preview. You're a Frickovich. Oh, you actually see the guy. Well, let's do this then. Let's do Fanfire. Probably also not showing me the right numbers. 19 to 25. Let's see. That means you would be at the lowest would be at down to 21. And you're down to 14. Okay. So if a single shot here does 9 to 11, how in the world does the preview for Fanfire show me 19 to 21? How does the base damage of 19, the lower end, even make sense on a triple shot? So it should be a number divisible by 3, right? No? I don't know.
I thought you'd like that.
Who even understands this game, eh? Alright, get out of here. Good thing we had our sniper in position.
Nice.
There's a grenadier or something in the back, isn't there?
I'm on it, Commander.
Close enough to see the mech, and gives us line of sight on that grenadier. Can we do anything about that?
On your order.
See him from here? What kind of friend are you? Elite grenadier. So acid grenades, huh? Just insanity?
Mentally unstable.
Yeah. And turn you into a problem for next turn.
Hostile eliminated.
Okay. Would you like cake or death?
Oh. Oh no.
I should mention we're out of cake.
That needs somewhat inconvenient timing. It's actually very inconvenient timing. Who do we have left? We got Crazy Eyes, we got potential sniper shots. Almost nothing. That's the hunkered down guy, that's not gonna be helpful. And I guess we have grenades. Grenades are fun. The Purifier is not a threat. The Muton is probably too far away for me to do anything about it. You're out of actions. Like, we can throw an acid and a fire grenade here and set the serpents on fire.
No problem, boss.
He was looking for the window, didn't activate, but this was the angle that activated. He's an unfortunate activation for sure. Okay, let's see what
Throwing grenade!
that grenade can do. I mean, I guess, you know, you heard about first grenade, but what about second
We will
grenades?
overcome.
Same spot.
Frag out!
Take out that snake. Check. Deep shot. Me that was damage to this turn. Okay.
Surprise! You're dead.
Just gonna move you away. Leaves me with easy eyes. I mean, we could gun the engineer. Leaves you a little bit aggressive up here. But I hope the Andy just acid bombs here into my bastion. Purifier is hopefully far enough away. And the muton is gonna do muton things.
Moving to fire position. Got it.
Could also look at the slug shot here on that guy. How's that looking? 85. And stun gun is what? 80. What the hell? Easy. Just roll the 50% crit.
Only the best.
Okay. I'm gonna steady here. And then see what happens. Not the acid blob. Right into my trap card.
Whatever.
Now. Oh yeah, Mr. Are we opinions? Is that just your opinion? No? No strong opinions on this matter? Wait, can we bring the Archon here down to our level? Is that gonna work? Can't use Bombard there because we don't see the tile. Alright, let's expose the Grenadier then. How much damage is this here? 10 to 15. Guaranteed to kill this guy, might kill the other guy. Would have been helpful to actually move one tile closer so I'm in range. Yeah. Anti-mark you, but I kinda need. I think I need you. Something else. Can we see the Archon if
I'll
we
take the high
grapple
road.
up here? Kill the Archon if we grapple up here.
Well, would you look at that? Hostile neutralized.
Answers that question. You can start moving
Orders
back, I think.
confirmed. On the move.
Because this is the last set of enemies here. How we kill in the Andy? Yeah, I think we gotta do it this way.
Heading out.
Yeah. Little second shot of rapid fire doesn't even go off. Got an insanity. Hang on, can I actually command Pagan from here? No, probably not.
Heading out.
Move one tel closer, please.
Today, the paint
Or
salesman's
maybe even
in
two.
town.
Feeling very daring today. And just high roll the purifier. Ask and you
That's
shall
the most fun part of
receive.
this whole technique.
Alright. Meep meep in there.
This is Avenger. Package is in range.
We're untouchable here, so I don't care about the Andy shell. Oh, I mean, if we can get some shots in on this thing, we might as well take them, eh?
Okay.
Let's just kill the Andromeda shell.
All right.
Pick up the loot, and everybody else can start moving back to evac. Unless there was a secret change there I didn't read about, and that suddenly spawns enemies when you pick up the thing.
Affirmative.
Okay, same thing here. Cutscene is for some reason ultra loud on my end always. So we're just gonna do this, and how can that be? It's just like the one. Just specimen at all costs. You barely noticed that wasn't actually Bradford and Tigan. That was just me imitating.
Move to evac.
Anyway.
Yes, Commander.
Sure. A pretty
The
nice
loot?
birthday gift.
Now it's run.
Getting it done.
On the move.
Got it covered. Go, go, go!
Yes.
Running. On Overwatch.
Okay, fine.
Move, move, move!
Come on.
Moving out.
Today, the paint salesman's in town.
Stepping off.
Affirmative.
Roger that.
Yeah, we got one wound, right, on Egan.
Affirmative. Covering now.
What else is fine, and I hope we get
Of
the,
course.
what did I say, 4 promotions. Should get out of this one.
Double time.
48 enemies, or 49 here with the Andromedan shell.
Will
That's
do.
a lot of mission XP that we should get from this.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
I'm going.
I think I will start evacuating people as they get here.
It was one of the most
We
rewarding
got an
and satisfying
HQ
things that
on
I've
the
ever done.
agenda still.
I'm on it.
So we want to save every point of willpower that we
Moving.
can save.
Copy that.
I'll take a look around.
Yes, Commander. On my way.
Something to be said to
Moving to position.
some guys. We get here faster. Like, not like that it's saving us a turn. He's gonna be here next turn one way or the other. Oh well.
Just in time. Moving out.
Just in case there's still some shenaniganery going on if you evac the thing
Status
last.
confirmed. Target package in custody.
Nice work. You deserve a hand for that.
We've got what we came for. Let's get clear of the area.
Alright, forge done. Gives also Tigan something useful to do. Good damage there. I actually like Rupture. That's one of the rare occasions where I actually like the Rupture skill. Probably because Overdrive. Being able to use Rupture as your first attack with Overdrive actually kinda makes it useful. That's something. It felt like you were mostly sitting down and not doing much, but 177 damage is up there. Forge crew, or at least some of them.
And despite the destruction left in their wake, XCOM refuses to let go of the ways of the old world. They will continue their wanton and reckless crimes until the entire world burns around them. We are
I'm glad to
Very
see that
grateful,
cooperation
yes.
with the resistance factions is going so well, Commander. Their soldiers seem to be a big help around here.
Alright, quick burn, for sure. Kill zone is fun. Also, I guess open fire makes sense, but kinda low on XCOM AP.
Within the confines of the suit we recovered, we have found what could very
Superior
well
attachments.
be the prototype for Advent's seemingly limitless forces.
New objective added.
My progress reduced.
We're ready to
Okay.
move when you are, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest information.
Commander, now that we've managed to bring the alien's artifact back to the Shadow Chamber, we should start the analysis as soon as possible.
Oh, we never did the
I don't
Cygate?
see any way we can avoid powering it up if we're going to understand how it works.
Okay, so this is your last one. That is a tough decision. Like, domination is super strong, obviously, but stasis is also so good. And I think in this case, I will pick stasis simply because Ghost P is an officer, and I want abilities that I can use and then still have the option to use an officer ability, like use command afterwards. Domination's turn ending, stasis is not, so that makes the decision for me. Again, for an officer, I think for anyone else I probably would have gone for domination first. How long are you injured? 8 days. Well, we can cut this down with somebody over here. I think we're gonna scan a Templar HQ. So I can get you into site training as soon as possible.
With the loss of this facility, there can be no question that the aliens' work has suffered a substantial blow. We must now pursue them to the end, Commander.
Templar HQ.
Setting course for East Asia.
What you got for me? Attention? No. Fire rate. I think some supply rates, and we have enough intel to boost this if we want to.
Setting course for Sector 2,
And
Australia.
I don't think we can bring anyone who was at the forge, right? Because willpower. Willpower is a concern. But some other people here waiting just to get those final few XP points. Yeah, Annie is 3 XP away from level up. And we can also get Koala in there then to get the bond leveled up a little bit, maybe. Seems reasonable. Alright, so we would have gunning. I guess a sniper wouldn't be the worst. It's gotta be Maria then. But you know, let's get more Maria and Yorick in there. So maybe it gets their bond to level 3. And we can barely do this. So let's have a quick look if we can do some suppressor action here. Anyone not with an elite suppressor? Do I actually care about hair trigger? Do I care about your overwatches? Great. Let's get an elite suppressor here. %. Okay, I think we probably just have to upgrade some of these to elite. How are we looking for gatekeeper corpses? Can we build more of the Siams, or do I have to actually make stuff available? One more gatekeeper shell. Okay, so we're gonna build one. I'm also gonna make weapons available. Maybe one or the others. Cool. Let's see if a couple elite suppressors is enough to get us over the edge here. It says 100% here. This is still at 66. Like, wait, do I trust the numbers there? Let's just drop Utility item. Okay. 67 I trust.
Sky Ranger
In position for deployment.
setting course for Sector 14, East Asia.
Yeah, most of this is really just passing time. We've got 17 days to pass time for the chosen warlock to finally get his shit together. Carry on. You know, we have scientists in the side lab not doing anything.
Our action together is complete, Commander.
There's a gatekeeper corpse, shell, wreck, whatever. You constructed the ring facility,
Commander, but currently we don't have any soldiers deployed on covert actions with the Resistance.
Extra conditioning. Let me have a quick look here then on the rest of the crew. So you're just about to go on a mission. You need 30. You need like 60 XP. Oof. 60 XP, yeah. I'm not even sure if HQ assault. Well, the thing is, I don't know how exactly the math works out with Master Sergeants giving some of their kill XP to other people in the squad. So maybe the HQ assault might be enough to get our last few people to Master Sergeant. Anything in the ring worth doing? Ability points. Chance of ambush is of course there, but I think if we keep sending these two, and then maybe even somebody else who really likes to mess up people trying to ambush us. Yeah.
I'll order my people to get underway immediately.
I fancy my chances there. Okay, another supply rate. 27. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Oh, never mind. It was just that the camera was here, and I'm like, what? The supply rate in the liberated region? No, the camera was here. 27 enemy supply rates. Might be from Western Europe. Big strength over. Yeah, okay, we can't do that. Timer is too short, and also a little bit on the hefty side. I will look at Mr. Pagan. What he knows. You can do the bond training, and then that should line up with finishing the side training. Let's get dumb. This one is gonna be boosted no matter what. And looks like that supply rate that we just set up is gonna be our next mission, eh? Are we running intel back there? We're running intel with 10 people in a strength 6 region. In the world, who did that? That probably wasn't strength 6 when I send those people an intel. Screenio's running intel, and other than that, we're kind of chilling in the rest of the world. Alright. Let's press button. Why are we healing faster? Everybody is healed. But for now, I guess the supply rate is ready to go. That means we're going to do this in the next episode. Quick old supply rate. Get some more sector ports taken apart. Unfortunately, no gatekeeper. Or was that at start? Let me scroll through one more time. No, no gatekeeper. Oh well. But, you know, we might get to see another nice saturation fire. Maybe a chaining jolt. Maybe something else fancy. Ooh, Street Sweeper? Can you say Street Sweeper? Alright. Well, we'll see that in the next episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.